And then I started crying because I was just so happy. I still am. The therapists all know. They see you struggling in one way, say, okay, we're going to do this a different way. Just so positive. They say, you're almost there. You're doing this. You're doing this. That I did it. My name is Rebecca Guna-Tilaka, and I am 70 years old. My husband started doing physical therapy here, and I have been picking up the newsletters. And you've been talking about in your newsletters about strategies to get up and down from the floor. And then you advertised, about an actual therapy program to able a person to get up and down from the floor. I'm concerned about falls because I have fallen over the last, off and on over the last, I would say 25 years, since the 90s. I would easily trip, particularly on ground, not on sidewalks or anything, walking on ground. And and I have had quite a few occasions where I have fallen outside and passersby have to get me up. 2 passerbys have to get me up. So I really wanted to be able to get down to the floor from the reasons, and I wanted to be able to get up if I fall. But the primary thing is I just want to be able to get up and down from the floor, to look under the bed. There are all kinds of reasons why a person wants to get down to the floor. I don't have grandchildren, but I know that's one of the, I want to be able to get down on the floor to go through papers and stuff. Anyway, so the first day, I just couldn't do anything. And so we were, working through things and getting, beginning exercises to help me in so many ways. After the second session, I still had not gotten down to the floor at all, in any way, shape, or form. And I was very discouraged. I really was discouraged. And before my third session, I was determined I was going to get down to the floor. And we had talked about how I was going to do it. Today was my last scheduled session for it. And but I got on the floor and I started crying because I was on the floor. And I really wasn't sure I was going to get back up. So, but I did. Mary held the chair, and I leaned on the chair and was able to, took 3 or 4 times, and I was able to swing my bottom up to where I was on my knees on the chair, and then I could pull one leg up, get one leg to stand on, and then get up from the chair. And then I started crying because I was just so happy. I still am. Go ahead and do it, because no matter, you will learn something that will help. You will learn something that will help you in many ways. So there are ways, though. There are so many ways to do it. And the therapists all know. They see you struggling in one way, say, okay, we're going to do this a different way. We're going to do it. I see that you can do this, so we're going to use that thing that you can do to get movement this other way. Mary and Sarah and Mary were just so positive that I could do it. Just so positive. They would say, "You're almost there. You're doing this. You're doing this." That I did it. Whatever little incremental step that I was doing, they were. I think the encouragement and the fact that the therapists can see what you're capable of doing, and they can take that capability and increase the capability and use that in the way, okay, so we will do this way to get to work. They're not structured on just 1 or 2 ways to get up and down from the floor. They're very much focused on you. And my experience here is that you guys helped me so much that it's worth it to me to have spent that money, without a doubt.